All right. Welcoming everybody in. I am Charity, aka NiceComps. Welcome into the stream, whether you are watching this live or on the replay. What are we doing today? We are shipping items. So we're going to be shipping out eBay. We're going to be shipping out Poshmark. We're going to be shipping out Depop, and we're going to be shipping out Mercari? Question mark? I don't think that I sold anything on Mercari. A lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff to ship today. It is going to be a busy Monday. I have had appointments and been working all morning. So I'm in a frenzy and I've had a lot of coffee. So it's going to be very interesting today. Welcoming in Elizabeth. You're the first one in today. Welcome. CRT is here. Coastal. What is up? Ruth is here. Happy to see you, Ruth. And Letty. Tammy Medford is here. Jewel. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Ruth, you're second in today. Hey, Thrifty, good to see you. And Mary's here. All right, you guys. And now if you're watching this on the replay, if you're over on the Tubies at Tubi and you're watching this on the replay, make sure you like, subscribe, do all the fun and fancy things. Why do we do those things? So that you can continue to watch me do fun things like this. What do we do here on this channel? We ship things. We ship lots of things we've resold as resellers. I also do a lot of streams on photographing clothing, photographing hard goods, how to price things, and we sing silly songs, and sometimes I even tell a terrible joke. So thanks for the gift, Ruth. Kitty, welcome in, you guys. All right, let's get this started because we have a busy shipping day today. It was a crazy weekend. We sold a ton of stuff this weekend. So we're going to be shipping here for a minute. So get comfy, kids. Hopefully you're working your business as well. Coley is here. Hello, Coley and Marla. Now, if you are over on the Tubies and you're watching this, feel free to ask a question in the chat. If I don't get to it right away, it's because you are on the same screen as my shipping screen. All right, let's do this, folks. We are going to start with eBay. Why do we start with eBay? We start with eBay because we don't ever want to cancel an order on eBay. When you cancel an order on eBay, they give you a ding, 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 ding. We don't want ding, ding, dings. We want chings, right? So we do eBay first, and that way if anything has sold on multiple platforms, we can take care of that business now and forever. I don't know why that became so intense, but it did. Okay, so the first thing we've got here is a belt buckle. So this is something I picked up from a yard sale. Where do I get most of this stuff? Yard sales. Please wear the mask and sing. If you're lucky, Coley, I may have it sitting out here. Licious is here. What's good? Hey, Bad Apple. Riz is here. Riz. Okay, so here we go, guys. First thing, got this at a garage sale for 25 cents. It is the USS Shoop. Shoop-a-doop. Shoop-a-doop. Shoop-a-doop-a-doop. Here I go. Oh, girl. Kid. Girls, what's my weakness? Man. Whoa, I just pulled that out of like a memory bank. DDG 86. What is this? I don't know. It's a naval belt buckle. It's old and it's been around and it's made in the USA and I got it for 25 cents. It sold for $9 over on eBay. Ooh, yay. Okay. I'm going to get out a little bit of foam. Now, before anybody says, oh my gosh, that foam's so expensive, all of this foam I got for free. So if you see me generously using foam, it's because I have a garage full of it. And it was free for me, so it's free for me to use. So I'm going to make sure I wrap this up first because we do not want it to get injured. So we're just going to wrap and snug-a-dug it right on up here. And then we're going to take it down. You laughed all weekend about that mask. That mask has been making its rounds around the house. I woke up yesterday and I literally put it on and I was like, good morning, baby. And Justin's just like, oh my gosh. He's like, you love that mask. I'm like, I do love that mask. You can talk with it on. I'll have to put it on here in a minute because now everybody's going to be like, what mask? What are you talking about? Yo, Jem is here. Let me bring it back to the subject. Pets on the set. Whoa, yes, Coastal. Oh my gosh. Charity foam home. No, wait, no, that's not that. That's not it. Oh, Elliot. Hey, garage, what's going on? All right, now I have some really small poly bags for these kinds of really tiny items. When I first was starting out, guys, we're all such messes at the beginning, right? So I ordered a bunch of poly bags online, and I thought these were t-shirt size. I was like, oh yeah, they're like what, 9x6 or something. That's t-shirt size, right? I have like 1,000 of these things. I'm going to have these little tiny bags forever. So we're going to put our belt buckle in there. I just very rarely sell anything that's that size. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? Okay. So we have a little sun here. It says, let's go. We're going to put that in with a little thank you card. We're going to put it in our little poly bag here. So yeah, so sold it for $9 plus shipping. And I had it listed for like, I don't remember now. I think I had it listed for like 13 or something. And then they sent an offer over for $9. I noticed that the person was in Texas as well, which is where I am, which means my shipping is going to be like ridiculously inexpensive. So we're going to pop it on the scale and see what we got here. So we are looking at 4 ounces for this, which is fantastic. And we are going to do 6x6x1. Oh, not 61. That would be a very large belt buckle. Okay. That's the kind of size belt buckles I like. I like the big. I want like a trucker rodeo belt buckle that's like this big. I want to rock it with like a band t-shirt and like some old Levi's. Some slip-on Vans maybe. Oh no, roll up the bottoms of the old vintage Levi's and then put some high top Converse on there. And I want to put a little trucker hat on. That's what I'm talking about. That's my kind of Texas right there. Yes, I'm from the Austin area, in case you're wondering. Okay, so they paid $5.99 for shipping. Our shipping is $4.16. So not only does it cover my 25-cent investment, but it also covers the eBay fees totally. So we made a profit of $9 on that. Here we go. Guys, we got some bangers today too. I had some big sales this weekend. So awesome. Woke up on Saturday morning before garage selling to 2 of them, which was fantastic. So this is going to Gary in Texas. Gary just bought this like an hour ago too, and this is going to get shipped today. He's going to be like, that's the fastest shipping that anyone's ever done. I'm freaking out. How do you ship 50 Harvard books? Whoa. Shauna Lynn, I don't know. That's a great question. I mean, obviously you're probably going to save money if you're shipping 50 books. You're going to save money if you're doing like some sort of like a freight price. So I would look on Pirate Ship for sure and see what it is. Is it calculated shipping or is it flat rate? Did you charge appropriately? Did you switch to coffees? No, but I've had a lot of coffee today. It's been a busy morning. Dee. What up, Tenacious? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Bought for $100, sold for 400. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that is wild. Yeah, what's the total weight on that, Shauna Lynn? That's got to be like bananas. Woo! Beat budgets. What is good? All right. Number 1, finish. Like I said, we got a lot of orders today, so we're going to have to take advantage of the time. Okay. Next thing we've got here is a shirt. What number is this? 1216. I got so many buckets of stuff here, you guys. Oh my gosh. We sold so much stuff. Let's see, 12. I have been listing so many. That's probably why. Okay, so this is a little 2015 Under Armour black compression shirt. Under Armour, when do I buy it? How do I buy it? Why do I buy it? So Under Armour for me pretty much always sells, but here's kind of my rule with Under Armour brand. I only get it if there's not like a ton of pilling on the shirt. So if there's runs and pulls, I don't even bother. Number 2, I really only pick up stuff that has on the tag, it'll say heat gear, HEATGEAR. And that heat gear is kind of like Dry Fit does with Nike, same kind of idea where it's just helped. It's like a breathable material. It has moisture wicking, so on and so forth. I almost will always get those. Now, this one was great too, because this is a 2015 Under Armour. So the quality of it is just a little bit better. In my opinion, Under Armour quality has gone down just a little bit. I don't know if it's just because they started like wanting to manufacturing it less expensive. It got into more big box stores. But if you can find like 2015 or earlier Under Armour, it always just has a little bit more like to it, like a little bit more texture. It's like a better feeling material. Probably has way less Lycra in it. You know, the weave is probably better. What? More beef. More beef, says the husband. So yeah, so I picked this up for $1. It sold for some price. I don't know yet. Let's find out. It's sold for something. something happened. We don't know what. Yeah, so got it for $1, sold for $12.91 plus shipping. It is only 6 ounces. Therefore, we will be shipping it straight out of eBay. Anything over a pound, I always ship on pirate ship because it's always less expensive for me to do it that way. Oops. It keeps wanting to do 61. What are you doing? Get with the times, eBay. Come on. So 6 ounces, 6 inches by 6 inches by 2. 666. Oh, Halloween. All right. So David here in California paid $5.99 for shipping. We're paying $4.55, so that is totally covering my original dollar investment, as well as a little bit of the eBay fees. Let's purchase that label and let's ship it off to David so he can have his Under Armour compression shirt. What a deal. What a deal. All right. Print that out. Okay. Did I miss anything, guys, here? Can I do multiple boxes for the same order? Ooh, Shauna, that could be risky only because if one of the boxes gets lost or damaged, then it's like, what do you do? Do you refund 50%? Yeah, that's a good question. If anybody knows the answer to that, I would say I have never shipped that many items all at once. And did you, oh, you did calculated media mail. Okay. So then, yes, it all has to go in one order. If you're shipping it and they paid calculated shipping, you're only going to be able to put one tracking number in. So you are going to have to figure out how to ship those. I would, I mean, if they overpaid for shipping, you could make sure you put like things in between each book and only keep them safe. If they didn't overpay for shipping and it's going to eat in your profits, I would just double check all of that before I actually shipped that out. SM Cars, what is good? Did I miss something here? I saw you said my name. Is there an option to eBay to print multiple labels? Yeah, you can't do that. Do you boost listing on Depop? Says Jewel. Yes, absolutely. I always boost anywhere and everywhere I can. The only place I don't really boost, I should say, is Grailed. I don't do any boosting. I don't even know if you can over there. Mercari, I don't really do anything over there. And let's see. Poshmark, you don't really pay to boost. I do like a 10% off closet discount thing, like every 30 days or so. I'll go in my old listings, I'll just knock them all down 10%. But on Depop, I always boost and I put that cost into what my original cost is. For instance, if I'm going to charge $18 for something and I know I'm going to boost it, I'm probably going to bump it up to 19. I may bump it up to $19.75 because I know I'm also going to run like a 10% off sale. So I'm trying to cover my cost from all angles. But here's my take. It takes money to make money. Scared money don't make money, right? And I just know that on places like eBay and places like Depop, if you boost, you just get more eyes on your item, right? And if you're like metrically putting that into your cost of what your final total is, your return on your investment is going to be fine. You're not going to lose any money out. Just kind of build it into that. Yes. Yeah. So they have a promote button. Are you talking about on Depop? Depop has boost. For Mercari, I don't know if it works, so I'm unsure, but it depends. Yeah, I don't think I promote on Mercari. I don't really sell much stuff there, guys. Mercari is weird for me. It's like one of those places, like I saw 3 things in a row, and then I won't sell anything on there for like 2 weeks. Mercari is like a conveyor belt at Target. You just never know what you're gonna see. It's like a package of hamburger, and then some chips, and then like a shirt, and then like, some creamer, and then like some curtain rods. Like it's just so much weird. I don't know. That's weird, right? Yeah. Always boost on Depop, in my opinion, as long as you're building into your price for sure. Because you don't have really any fees over there. Like all you have is a small transaction fee on Depop. And I build the transaction fee and the boost fee and the chance that they may get a discounted shipping and the fact that I'm going to pay to promote. I build that into my price. So I just mark my price up a little bit. They think they're getting a sweet deal. They are, but I'm also getting a sweet deal. Okay, next thing we've got here is a pair of jeans. SKU 1007. Perfect. These are a little pair of Lucky brand button fly easy riders, boot cut. So of course they sell. Lucky jeans for me, I almost always pick them up because I'm at a garage sale. So they're usually $1.50. I think the most I've ever paid for a pair of Lucky jeans is like maybe $2 for like a bigger size. But these were a women's size 4, 27-33 boot cut. So I picked these up for $1 at a garage sale a while ago, actually. I think this was from some of our stuff in our garage. So in the garage hoard, as I call it. Oh man, you guys, we had dipped into that garage. It was looking good. Oh yeah, of course we're gonna have a little restriction. We were dipping into that garage. We were doing so well. I was clearing space, and then I have gotten so much stuff from garage sales in the last like month and a half, 2 months, that it is just like completely filled in. And it's not like I'm not listing every day. I am listing so fast. It's so many things, and it's still just like so much. But I do know that we are headed into the end of like the end kind of garage sale season. There'll still be a few in November and maybe a couple in December, some in January, but not that many. So it's like kind of good to have a little hoard this time of year. For me, anyways, it's going to be good because I don't want to have to do the bins if I don't have to, and I don't want to have to go to thrift stores to get supplies. I'm not interested in it. I don't want to do it. So there we go. All right, this person's getting a cute little backpack. They're getting a little thing here. Pair of Uggs right away. Got to offer a person to get to pay. Same thing happened with the Speedo. Yeah. So Joel, there is a video. I don't know if you've seen it on my wall called, I think it's called like Understanding Depop or Frustrated with Depop, I think is what it's called. It really talks about how if you're talking about Depop is a social media platform that just happens to sell things on there. When people send you offers or you send offers out on there, it's just like they're basically liking them. Like they're walking by something at the mall and they're like, oh, that's cute. That's cute. That's cute. They may or may not take it. It's just a social media thing. It's not, I know it's weird. Malls don't exist anymore. This is kind of like an online mall for the younger generation. Anyway, if you find that video, it goes into it and it'll help to kind of, I know, it's a little frustrating, right? But once you just detach yourself from the outcome of it, someone accepts an offer. If someone accepts an offer for me on Depop or gives me an offer and I accept it, I 100% don't even expect that they're going to buy it. In fact, sometimes they have it now set where there's like automatically it charges them, and I get a notification and I'm like, oh, they had that set to like automatically accept the offer. How weird. Like I'm almost taken back. So, all right, these are going over to Pirate Ship because they are in eBay here. So here's my rule. If something is over £1, I go ahead and I ship in Pirate Ship. Why do I do that? Because for some reason where I live in the country in Texas, I don't know if it's just me, other people around me, I have no idea. It's just always less expensive. So I charge flat rate shipping. So someone pays for a shipping price and then I get to keep what's the spare change of that. And I always bump my shipping up a little bit to cover my costs. So the more I can save, the better. So I am printing this out of Pirate Ship. We're going to put in our length is 11 by 9 and our weight is 1 pound, 4 ounces. I'm going to check, double check. Oh, we're going to Utah again. Man, I think this is only the third package I've ever shipped to Utah, which is just so wild. We're going to get rates on that. Denise, I'm happy to see you. I'm good at eBay and Posh Mercari. I get a sale here and there. Yeah, Jewel, stick with it. I mean, the only way to fail is to quit, right? You're not a quitter. So all you can do with Depop is just detach yourself from the outcome of it actually going through. Once it says sold and you can actually see the little thing, then you're good to go. But I don't look at offers as me selling anything. I just look at it as like, oh, it's something they're interested in. And Depop also, people over there really like to see that you've got some sales and stuff under your belt because there's so many SCAMMERSs out there. And so they want to really know that you're someone that has sold some stuff. Once you get a few sales over there, you will find it starts to kind of roll, momentum takes over. I really noticed that on Depop. It took me a while to get going. I think I was listing stuff on there for months before I think I even had a sale. I wound up putting a couple of the things like that I was selling that I got in for an inexpensive price. I put them down to like so little profit just to get some sales on there so I could get some reviews. All right, so let's see. We paid, my printer's being funky. So we paid $1 for these. The shipping on these was, let's take a look here. And if I missed any questions, guys, I apologize. So total cost was $7.52 for shipping. I charged $8.50. That covers my original dollar investment. So after the eBay fees and everything, I would say that we made about $14.10 in profit, which for me is good. I'll take $14.10 on profit on a pair of jeans. No problem. No problem. Thank you very much. Helps pay for chicken sandwiches. All right, save and continue. And this is going post office. All right. Next thing we've got is kind of a weird one. Where are these? Where did you, hey Jess, where'd you put those things, those weird things you're talking about? Those little,
oh, I haven't even looked for them.
Oh, can you see if you can find them? Okay, I'll move on. Okay. Next thing we've got is a pair of pants. I think they're in mom stuff. I think they're going to be like wrapped up in bubble wrap and stuff. Probably. It's like we've had those things forever. I totally forgot they were even listed. Okay. 1144 is our next item. So this is a pair of 2017 Levi's 511 slim fit navy blues. I sell a ton of these 511s. Now, I'm going to put the world's largest asterisk on that statement because 511s tend to be like a light stretch denim, indie skater boys, skaters, emo. I see you later, boy. So all of those kinds of people still are going to be wearing these. They're not as popular as they were at one point because they're more of like, skinny jean. However, like the kind of star boy aesthetic that's kind of out right now also has that a little bit. So you can kind of like weave that in a little bit too. Now, why do I sell so many of them? Because I find them at garage sales for like 50 cents or $1. They're never like a huge money maker, but I usually tend to make about $15 in profit on them. So $15 for buying something at a garage sale for $1. Can't snooze on that. Oh, perfect. Thanks, babe. Yeah, no, that is them. Yeah. You know what those are, honey? Yeah, you know what they are? They're those weird little like chandelier-y things. I don't even know why my mom had those. Okay, so we're putting these in here. Little pair of 511s. These are like a dark navy, bluish color. We're going to pop them, and these actually are fitting in. That's a nice thing about the 511s. They fit in the t-shirt size bags. We're going to get, they're getting some coffees and a thank you card. How do 515s do? Okay. 569s are great. My favorite though is like, let's see, if I had to rank my favorite, I mean, obviously my favorite is going to be like vintage 1992 button fly, like 501s probably. I mean, that's probably going to be my favorite. As far as right now goes though, I mean, 517s are probably one of my biggest sellers right now because it's got a boot cut. It's like a boot flare. So 569s are great too because they're like a loose and baggy. Obviously, anything silver tab, vintage, retro silver tab. New silver tab's fine too, but vintage silver tab, I mean, those are like great. And then of course 505 classics are fine. Here's the thing. What condition are the pants in? And really, what aesthetic are they? Right now, anything you can get with a boot cut or flare cut is huge. So that's just popular right now. But honestly, for me, you show me a pair of Levi's for $1 at a garage sale, I'm picking them up. Why would I not get that? I know they sell. It's like 100% sell-through rate. So I'll get those all day. These are going to Victor in Florida. So once again, we are over. Oh no, we're under a pound. We're under a pound. Ooh, you can make some money on this one. Every once in a while, the 517s will be under a pound. These must be smaller. Yeah, 32.28. So I'm like, yeah, those are smaller. Okay, so these are actually only 15 ounces, which is fantastic. And let's see, 10 by 9 by, let's see, or 10 by 12 by 2, I would say probably on that. Ooh, we're going to make some money on this shipping. Boom. So I charged $8.50 for shipping. Shipping is $6.02. Therefore, we made $2.41. $2.41 covers my original cost of the pants, which was $1. It's also going to cover pretty much, I think, my entire eBay fee on that, for a total profit of around $16 on these. So can't snooze on that. How much would 2010s with new tags, silver tabs go for in ballpark? So are you talking 2010s like 2010 dead stock, new with tags, dead stock silver tabs? Also, what color are they? What is the size on it? All those things are going to be factored in. Hey, Robin, nice to see you. Okay, let's go ahead and print that out and then moving right along. Okay, putting this in here, and this is post office. Man, I love when that happens because I just charge $8.50 for all of my jeans unless they're a really big size. Then I do $8.90. So it's always great when you can make that extra buck or two. Okay, so the next thing is kind of an interesting one. Wow. So this is how long this has been listed. This just goes to show you everyone starts somewhere. These were my mom's from when my mom was still here around, and I've just been selling her stuff over the last couple years now, off and on. And so these are like these hanging chandelier things that I guess went on like a lamp or something at some point. But what's funny is this shows you how long ago I had these. This is way before I had bubble wrap, foam, or anything else. Kleenex. They are each individually wrapped in Kleenex. So I'm going to take these out of the Kleenex and put them in some shipping stuff. Is there anything wrong with the Kleenex? No. I just don't know that they won't break on the way there from being wrapped in Kleenex. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. Do you have a good dead stock site to check closed items? I don't, Tenacious. You just got to kind of go off of, I listen to my gut on a lot of it, but then you can usually find something really close to it on either, eBay. You can check product research. On Depop, just go in and put what your item is and then look and see if anyone else has it listed. Grailed is a great place to look too, because a lot of people that sell there have like higher end, nice kind of rare stuff. So usually what I do when I've got a dead stock item like that is I just look at all the different sites and I see, what did it sell for originally, or what is it sold for on eBay recently. Take that with a grain of salt though, because depending on the season, right now it might say that no pants like that have sold. Well, yeah, it was summer. So take that with a grain of salt. But I look at sold comps, and then I look and see what the other people have it for sale for. And that just gives me kind of a metric as far as what I want to ask. Normally with dead stock stuff, I will ask quite a bit for it, or I should say more than what I think I can get. One, it's going to cause traffic to my site, meaning it's going to cause traffic to my page. And then number two, I can always come down, right? So I don't think there's anything wrong with asking a good amount for dead stock items. And then literally you can either keep bringing the price down. Usually what I'll do with that stuff is delist it and relist it. So, that would be my advice on that. Thrifty's here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Felix, what is good? Happy day, Felix. Oh, thanks, Tenacious. I appreciate that. Yeah. Okay, so here's what we got. Tons of these little chandelier things. And then we've got some, I had to look this stuff up because I had no idea what these were. 1960s clear glass crystal pentalog prism chandelier lamp. Whoa, I wrote that so bad. This is an old listing. Triangles and tiers. This is one of those things that has been delisted and relisted probably 3 times, I would say. And the price, I just kept bringing it down and down. I think I originally had these listed for like $30 or something because I just didn't know. So we've just been slowly, I have been, bringing the price down on these, and they finally sold. This is definitely a bigger pain in the booty as far as shipping goes than what I would normally do. It worth $14 to go through all of this? Probably not. But they were free for me because they were my mom's and they sold. So here we go. My parents had those on lamps in the living room. Yeah, that's what it seems like to me, is like a living room lamp kind of situation. I think we used to have one that had like a ball top with like cherubs or something on it. And I think that had those dangly things on it. We also had a plastic couch. Yes, I'm Italian. That's funny. Yeah, no, we didn't have any plastic on our furniture because everything we got was like outrageously used. But still, so now with this kind of stuff, I always take a picture when I've got something that's got like a large quantity like this. I always take a picture of them laying out before I ship them, because I don't want someone telling me that I did not ship them all of it. So these are supposed to be 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we are good. 14 in the picture. And I think what I'm going to do with these is just each of these just kind of wrap up in a little bit of wrap and then call that good. Take them out of the tissue. Oh my goodness. Felix, items that take too long to, and then you end up only making $1. I know, it's the worst. It's so annoying when that happens. Like, that is definitely annoying. I've had that happen to me with like sports hats before, where I'm like, oh man, I get like what I think is a great deal on some hats. And then either they just weren't a popular team, or it wasn't a popular year, or whatever the situation is. And you get them and you're just like, oh, well, that didn't turn out how I thought it was going to turn out. So, but that's okay. Hey, you know what? Other stuff makes up for it. And like I said, these were all free. So I'm just happy that they're going to a home. My mom obviously kept them for a reason. She must have thought they were cool. So these are going to another family or someone that will actually use them, because it is just 100% not my style. I'm not like a blingy like person. I don't have blingy things. Like, I'm like, you know me guys, I'm like nerdy Star Wars girl. You know, if you gave me the choice between like, you know, wearing something fancy or wearing something that a 14-year-old skater boy would wear, I'm going to pick the 14-year-old skater boy outfit and aesthetic every day. My entire living room is Star Wars, punk rock, and video games. That's why I've had a lot of coffee today, because Black Ops 6 just came out and your girl stayed up until like 2 o'clock in the morning toning the noobs, because I love playing these video games. And I was playing multiplayer, and all of a sudden I look at the clock and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. M, what is happening? How are we today, M? E-M. It's either M or E-M. I am hoping you are having a fantastic, wonderful, seriously great, awesome, and everything else in between day. All right, wrapping these things up. See, and this kind of stuff, this is why I'd rather sell a pair of pants for $14, because I'm going to make the exact same amount of profit on these, but look at all the stuff I had to go through. So I get it. I can't snooze on the hard goods, because I do, you know, we do make good money on the hard goods too sometimes. But then there's other times like this. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm still doing this. I feel like I'm back. Like one of my first jobs was like flipping burgers and like organizing silverware. I'm like, I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. We're going to snuggle these all up real tight, and we're going to get them shipped off to the next owner so that I don't have to deal with them ever again. I didn't even remember I still had these things. It's just something that's been like delisting and relisting for a long time. And it's like, oh my goodness, how did we still have these lamp things? All right. There is no way that's breaking. Looks amazing. This person's getting a cute little dream catcher sticker, a thank you card. Enjoy this. Hopefully they'll do like, I know my mom probably kept it. My mom was like what I would call like the habitual, I'm going to do an art project person. So she would have like, my mom, okay, true story. My mom literally had my brother growing up, like he's definitely a little neuro-y, spicy like I am, just in different ways. And he went through a phase where he would only eat hamburger fried up in a pan, like overly fried with this stuff called nature seasoning, or he'd eat chips and orange paint, which is Tostitos with the orange dip, or he would eat Pringles. As all he would eat was like these 3 items. And so, you know, sometimes when your kid has things and you go with the flow. So anyways, my mom saved every Pringle can that my brother ate from for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, you guys, maybe 4, long time. She just kept them out in the shed. And I was like, why are you saving all these Pringles cans? She's like, well, I'm going to do an art project or something out of them. I'm like, oh, here we go. Art project, right? So she did, though. She saved them for years and years and years. What is happening here? Now we got a poly bag stuck. Come on. Get in here. You're killing me, Smalls. All right. So she saved all these cans. So one year for Christmas, I go out. I can't find my mom anywhere. And I go out to the shed and I look out and I'm like, are you out here? She's like, yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm making Isaiah a Christmas present. And I was like, what are you doing? And I go in, this is for my son. He must have been like, I don't know, maybe 4-ish, 4 or 5. And she has built this like castle out of Pringles cans. She's got them all stacked up. There's like columns and a roof and like a little open and closed door. And she gave that to him for Christmas. It was one of his favorite things he ever had. I mean, he played in that thing until it was destroyed and he grew out of it. So, you know, sometimes you say you're going to do an art project and sometimes it actually winds up happening. So I'm glad she kept all of those. And obviously she kept these for a reason, never got to it. And hopefully it'll get passed on to somebody else. Puffin, what is going on? What is good? I'm happy to see you guys. If you're saying any comments or anything and I missed it, I apologize in advance. Mama Bear, how are we? Oh man, that is just over a pound too. Of course it is. Of course it is. All right, we're going to get our shipping label. I'm going to see what this is with it being just over a pound on here. It may give me a good deal through eBay. We will see. If not, then we'll pop it over to Pirate Ship. Of course, it has to be over 1. All right, so you got 8 by 7, 8 by 7 by 4. Yep, 8 by 7 by 4. Let's see what it wants to charge us. Let's see. Okay, so it wants to charge us $8.92 for shipping over here. So we're going to look and see if it's different over on Pirate Ship. So 118774. 118774. Okay, let's see. It may be the same with it being so close to a pound, but we'll see. Okay, so putting that in there, and we're going to do 8. Oh, see, I immediately forgot. This always happens to me with numbers. 874. 874. 1 tab 1. Let's see if we get the same price over here. Let us see. Give me the rate. Yeah, it's the same. So 822. Oh, it's cheaper. So it is cheaper on Pirate Ship. See, this is why I always do Pirate Ship, you guys. I'm telling you, it is never less expensive for me on eBay. Never. It never is. So over here on Pirate Ship, we're going to pay $8.22. Welcome to holiday shipping. We're going to buy that label. So we lost out on 30 cents on the shipping on that, but that's okay. I mean, these were free for me. So I'm not too upset about that one. Always. It's so weird. Every time I think, oh, maybe it'll be fine over at eBay. Nope. Nope. You're cooked. It is not. Okay. So this is going here. Enjoy your chandelier stuff. Jared in Massachusetts. And let's put this over here. Put the tracking on here. And moving right along. All right. Paste. And save. And yeah, so we made about, I don't know, $12.80 on those in profit. So it's fine. It's fine. We're moving on. Okay. Next up, we got a banger. So I got this from a garage sale when we first moved here. It was this garage sale where everything was like this ridiculously overpriced prices. I did get a Texas Instrument calculator there for $5 that I sold for like, I don't even remember how much it was, like $30 or $50. I don't even know. I can't remember. Anyway, so I sold that there, and everything else they just wanted these astronomical prices for. But I'm upstairs in the very back. I see this old toy called Mike Mulligan's Steam Shovel. Now, I did not comp it. I had no idea, but I'm like, you show me a toy that's this old, and I am going to buy it if it's $2 at a garage sale, because I just know that it's going to be worth something. This like just fits in this box. I think I'll just leave it as it is and then just put stuff around it. So I had to do a little research on this one because I had absolutely zero idea how much to charge for this. Now, I saw that one had sold on WorthPoint like years ago. And, we just got an offer, folks. You know, we always pause for offers. We always pause for offers. Let's see. All right, this is a 1990s Moroccan handmade wool blend hoodie. It is worth $71. They want to give me 40. That is absolutely never going to happen. But I would be willing to do 20% off is what I usually send. 1471 minus 14 is what? Let's take a look here. 71 minus 14 is 57. So I will counter with 57. And here's what we'll do. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to counter with 57. I got this hoodie for $1 at a garage sale. So no snoozing on that. So counter offering for 57. And then we're going to add a message that says meet me, which is my little code in my phone. And it changes it into my keyboards that says, if you're willing to meet me a little closer to the asking, since it's already on sale this week, then I'm in. Sound fair? Question mark, because you always want to end in a question. So we're going to send that out, and we're going to see what happens. He may come back with 48, 49. I'll come back with 53. We may settle, or we may not. And either way, if he doesn't get it, somebody else will. Okay. So yeah, so I had to do a bunch of research on this thing. I just was not sure what to charge for it. However, I couldn't find any online that were this one, and in a box did not exist. So I was like, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to ask a pretty good price for it, and we're just going to see what happens. Because sometimes with this kind of stuff, you will get, I may need to put more, I think I'm going to need to put some more bubble wrap in here. Sometimes with this kind of stuff, you will get exactly what you're asking is. Sometimes it'll just sit because it's something that you thought was worth a lot of money, but it wasn't really worth what you thought it was going to be worth. And so this is kind of one of those items where it's like, well, I'm just going to put it up for kind of a large price, and we're just going to see what happens. So I listed it, and this sucker sold for, I kid you not, $114 and plus shipping. So, yep, I am very happy that I got this at a garage sale for literally $2. Like, insane deal, crazy steal. So happy I picked it up. I guess it's like an old book or something I was reading. And this is like the anniversary. It's from like, not this one isn't, but the original story was from like 1939 or something like that. Like it's a really, it's an older thing. Yeah, man, I don't know if this box is going to be, yeah, it just fits. I think we're good. I just always like to fill the sides and like make sure we're not going to have like a compression issue. I think we're good. Okay. So let's get some more bubble wrap in here. Whoops. And want to make sure it's bubble wrap doesn't have any like tape or anything on it. A lot of my bubble wrap from when we moved still has like tape on it. So I just like to be careful here. And then we'll put that in there. We're going to do a little makeshift. And then we're going to do cool. So we'll do a cool sticker in there. And I think we're good. Do I need to put any more? Maybe just a schmeagle. Maybe just a little bit. Do you recommend the reseller ruler or tape measure are good enough? So here's my take on that, Tenacious. You guys know I'm going to always give you 100% reviews and tell you if something is totally worth it or totally not. So let me go over that in a second. Let me get this in here first. I gotta concentrate to get this thing closed. So give me just a second and then I will answer that. All right, close. Stay, you animal. Stay. All right, friend. All right. Okay. Get that there. And then 1, 2. Come on. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 for prosperity. Okay. So I think what you're talking about is this here, right? Correct? The reseller tool. I think the person that made this originally is Tekken Sports, who was like the #1 seller of used clothing stuff. Here's my take. So the way you're supposed to be able to use this is you put it on this, like put it for your chest measurement, and then this goes up and down for measurement. Now, if I was doing the lay flat method, this would be genius because all I'd have to do is like put it where I want it, tighten this, and then lay it down. However, since I'm doing it hanging up, I have to like hold on to the ruler which just makes it a little awkward for me. It's almost easier for me to just leave it like this and then just do this and this with it, which standardly would just be like a regular ruler. However, I have another one of these in just a regular ruler without it being the double one, and it's more flimsy. So there's something about this being like the two together that when I hold it up, it just stays up really easily and nicely. So do I think you need to spend the money to get this? Probably not. Is it a good idea? Totally. If you're doing lay flat, is it even better? Probably. However, just having a regular yardstick that you get from Home Depot or whatever, in fact, I think I have one somewhere back there, probably would work just as well. I would advise you to get this and not like these, like the flimsy ones, like the little material ones, because it's just hard to get an accurate measurement because it doesn't stay sturdy. So out of 10, I'm going to give this a 6. It's fine. It's one of those gadgets I got. I'm not upset I got it, but I probably wouldn't buy another one. And if Tech and Sports would ever see this, I apologize in advance. But that's how I feel. So I hope that is a good and honest review. Is it worth it? I do mind laying flat. Jewel, if you don't want to have to bend down twice for a measurement thing, like let's say you're doing lay flat and you're actually getting on the ground, yes, I would say it would be an awesome investment because you could just take it and then flip it, tighten it, and then lay it down and take a picture and then pick it out once. That way you're not like going down, going back up, going down, going back up. It's just going to save your body. If you're doing lay flat on a table, probably don't need it. So I would say just if it was on the ground. Gotcha, I use yardstick, just curious. Lowe's yardstick, cheap, but watch out for splinters. Maybe sand a little. Oh, Marie, that's a good tip. That's a good point. Yeah, I have not noticed with this one, I will say, this is like insanely good quality. Wherever they're getting these made, or whatever brand this is, made in the USA, this is the smoothest ruler I've ever used for sure. And they may even sand it or something before they send them out. I still haven't found a way to do it on the door. I don't want to make a hole in the wall for my brother will get mad. Yeah, what about doing it over the door jamb? What about like what I've got? Like this one here, this just goes over the door. Like where you close the door, like how you'd hang a robe. I mean, that's what that is for. So Jessica, what's good? Okay, let's get this shipped off. So this person, like I said, paid $114 plus shipping. I spent $2. So this was a total fire banger. So amazing. I'm so stoked. I picked it up for sure. And I think I'm going to tape down those edges too. My gut says tape that edge down. So you know what? In reselling, there is this amazing sense that we don't use, which is called our gut sometimes. So I don't want to mess that up. Okay, let's get a label for that. So this is definitely going over into pirate ship because eBay would destroy me on the shipping. Oh man, this is going to Alaska. Oh boy. All right, kids. Well, let's see. They paid $12.80 for shipping. Ooh, every time I see an Alaska one, it didn't used to be like that when I was up in Washington and I was doing this. When I saw Alaska, it was fine. But down here, man. All right, Eric in Alaska. Let's see if how bad this is gonna be. All right, so you got 16 by 10 by 7, 16 by 10 by 7, and then our weight on this is, drum roll please. Oh yes, we stayed under 3 pounds. So we are at 215 for this. I was really hoping that was going to be the case. All right, kids, let's see. Oh, thank gosh. Okay, $12.41 is what we're paying for shipping. He paid $12.80, so we cleared by 40 cents. Very happy on that. Woo! I was sweating there for a second. I ain't gonna lie, I was sweating for a second. All right, let's get this printed out and get Eric his model here. So yeah, so this is a pretty crazy little find. Nothing like paying $2 and making 114. So I mean, we got to pay our eBay fees on there and stuff like that. But and then just make sure that he all looks good. Yeah, he's good. Okay, next thing we've got here is, I think that might be it for eBay. Oh, let's get this put over there. We're gonna put this here, and we got to put our tracking number on that. Perfect. Woo, guys, I was sweating on that one. I was nervous. I was a little nervous. Hey, Marie, good to see you. Good to see you. That strange hook. I like that. That's fun. Okay, let's see. What do we got over on Depop? Let's move over to the Depops. Tons of Poshmark sales today too, which is pretty wild. People are excited they're not paying all those fees now. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's do our Depop. We got to get our station cleaned up here a little bit. We have so many things. Okay, first thing we've got over on the Depop is a wrap around skirt. So this is a vintage wrap around skirt. I don't know if you guys remember these. I actually want to take this out and show you. Does anybody remember these? I remember these. I'm old enough to remember these. The ones that like fully and totally open up and then it just wraps around. So it's super, super cute. It's got like the little tie on the front. It's got the little tie on the front here, as you can see, with the pockets. Super flower core, heritage, cottage core. I mean, you can probably even get away with like the lagging look for this because you can layer it. So this one is great. This was a great find. I got this one I got for super inexpensive. I think I paid 25 cents for this. And it's like a heavy, nice, heavy material. Really nice corduroy. It's got that almost like beefy Polo Ralph Lauren vintage corduroy pants feel to it. So it's got that like weight to it, which is really nice. Okay, so this is going in there. And then they are getting a cute little hat here with a little daisy on the front. We're going to throw those in. Oh, I think I forgot to put a sticker in that. Oh, no, we did. We put that sticker in that one. Okay, so this is going over to, I think this is going to San Francisco. So this one's going to Cali, back to Cali. Now, I always ship my stuff from Depop outside of Depop because I make money on it. So I do the same thing I do with eBay, except for I ship everything in my Depop outside of it. I realize it takes a second longer because I got to put in all the information, but I will take the 1 minute extra it takes me to do this because I always wind up making like $1. So that's $60 an hour to do that. So I'll take it. So this is going to Margot, honey, it's going to Margot. Why is the carpet wet, Todd? I don't know, Margot. If you are in this house, you're going to have to break down the damn door. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Have I just lost my mind and nobody has any idea of what I'm saying? All right, so we've got 11 by 6, and our weight on this is, I think it feels like it's probably close to a pound. Yeah, over. So I got 1 pound, 3 ounces on this, and let's take our Christmas vacation, Cully. You know it, baby. Did you just censor yourself? I tried to, because I already have 2 restrictions for the day. I tried to, but I censored the wrong word. Such a great movie. I know. This doesn't work for me. I mean, I'm just gonna always have the restrictions. It just is what it is, and that's okay. Hopefully they keep me on the TT. Okay, copying that. So we are paying $7.21 for this, and then we'll take a look and see what they paid. So like I said, I paid a quarter for this one, and this is going to go UPS, and put that in here. And then let's take a look and see what our profit was on that puppy. Going on over to the Depop. We're putting in the address. Okay, UPS, tracking number, paste, and mark item as shipped. So let's see. They paid where's the shipping on this? Okay, so they paid $8.90. So we made about $1.50 on shipping, which covers the payment fee. Then we've got a little, because it's one of my older listings, so it still has a depop fee connected to it. So it's got the depop fee, the boosting fee. So $5, $6. So we made about $18. 18? Maybe about 18. So not bad. Okay. And moving right along. All right, next thing we've got here is a little bundle deal. So bundle deal on Depop. We've got a pair of jeans. We got a Wrangler shirt and a pair of jeans. It's probably these ones here. So 2013 Levi's. Let's see if these are SKU 841. Let's take a look here real quick. Man, in a perfect world, Depop would listen to me. Hey, Depop. And they'd put their SKU numbers a place where you can easily see them. 841. Yep. I found a method to my madness to make it work, but I wish that they had that. It would make life very easy. All right. So you got a pair of 2013 Levi's. These are 559. So 559s are always like a relaxed, straight fit. Bread and butter pair. 559s, you're never going to make $1 million off of them. They are just your standard pants. These are kind of a weird size, 36-30. If it was reversed and they were like a 30-36 or a 34-36, that would have been better. But as they are just a pair of really bottom biscuit basic Levi's. I picked them up for $1. They sold for $10.20. And then we've got a Wrangler Rancher long sleeve pearl snap. Picked this up for $1. And it sold for, actually, I think I got this for 75 cents. Yeah, I got this for 75 cents. And then it sold for $20.40. I got to do a little piece of the pie there. Alrighty. All right. So these are going to be a bundle deal. We're going to wrap these up in one poly bag and get them sent to their new owner, Brian. Brian has a cowboy hat on in his picture. So it's perfect that he would be getting a pair of jeans and a nice little Wrangler shirt. I mean, this is a great little outfit. I got you use real nice, Kirk. Real nice. I know. It's got a little Mississippi leg count in him. Sometimes when he gets started, it's just best to let it finish. You should have said start here the live and then do all the live. I know, right? Well, it is over on the old Tubies. It's Ubies. So we are on both places for sure. Oh, is it your dad's size? It was the LL Cool J for me. Oh, LL Cool J. Oh my goodness. I thought about that guy. I haven't thought about that also in a long time. LL Cool J. Yes. All right. So we're putting in, I think, let's put in, look at this, guys. Let's give him a little Halloween one. Little pumpkin. Hey, pumpkin. Here's something for you, pumpkin. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. We're going to get this as a bundle. So I want to get it as small as I can because I'm going to be the one covering the shipping costs. So here's what I do on Depop. Because I mark all of my stuff up a little bit, because I know I'm taking offers, I am accepting bundle deals, I'm doing free shipping on bundles, I run little sales every 48 hours, I got to pay a little transaction fee. Because of all these things that I have to do, I always bump my stuff up a little bit. For instance, these pants here probably only would have sold for about $9.50 over on eBay. Because like I said, weird size, bread and butter. This Wrangler shirt probably would have sold for, the other ones I've sold on eBay sell like around 17 to 18 bucks. So I made about $3 more on this than I would have made on these exact same items over on eBay. So here's the method. If I am not paying all these deep transaction fees like you have to over on eBay, and I bump up the price of everything just a little bit, I can offer free shipping on those bundles because that helps to cover the costs a ton on my item. Now, if you're new or you're trying to figure this all out, what I did in the beginning was literally took a notebook and wrote down, here's my cost of good, here's what I want to make, right? And then here's the little fees and things that I'm going to have to pay. And what if they get free shipping? And what if? And then I just kind of factor that all into the price. Now, if you have to do that in the beginning by writing it down, do it. That's what I did. Probably the first 200, 300 clothing items I listed, I did that with. And it took me a long time to get everything listed in the beginning. But now it's like my brain just can figure it out just because I've done it so many times. So let's take a look here. So my payment fee, because these are newer Depop items, they were listed after the Depop changes for transaction fee changes. I'm only paying $1.46 for the transaction fee. Now I'm going to cover the shipping, but when all is said and done, I am still going to make probably $21 in profit. These cost me $2 total, so I still made 20 bucks on it. So I hope that I hope that makes sense. I'm always trying to like figure out a way to say it the least complicated I can, but it's like I do so much of it in my head now that it's hard to go back and remember exactly how I did it on paper in the beginning. But don't be embarrassed if you have to do that at the beginning. All right, so Brian in New Jersey is getting this. This is envelope. We've got, what do we got on this one? It's kind of interesting size, 10 by 10. It looks like 10 by 9. So 10 by 9. And then our weight on this is going to be 2 pounds and 4 ounces. And then let's take a look and see what we got. So we are going to pay $8.22, which these are the holiday prices. So if this wasn't holiday time, because we are all paying holiday shipping right now, my shipping on this would have been closer to like probably $7.80, probably. So probably about 40 cents less, but that's okay. We're still good. We're way in the profit. I have still made 17 times what I paid for it. So 17 times profit, I think, is pretty good. All right, so I'm going to print this out, and then we'll move on to the next item. SNN Finds, how are we today? And Cheryl, how is Cheryl today? What is Cheryl doing today? What is she up to? Okay, we're getting this in there and into our UPS bag. We're just getting started, kids. We got a lot to do today. Okay, get that copied, going over to the pop, mark as shipped, put in the info, ding, dong, done. Ding, dong, darling. Anybody watch that show, Glow Up? I love that show. Ding, dong. Like, I don't do makeup. I know how to do makeup. I don't do makeup. In a previous life, I did do makeup. But I don't own a salon anymore, so I don't do any of that. I don't even do makeup on myself. This is a little toner, a little Burt's Bees. That's what we got on today. We keep it real simple in this house. Okay, next thing we've got here is a little hat. So we got a little railroad hat. This is a cool little kind of skater, indie, scenester, boho, hippie, all that good stuff in there. It's going to Fresno, which is exactly where I expected this to pretty much go. Totally has that, like, you know, the 80s, or I should say early 90s skater vibe kind of situation to it. So we're going to copy the address. We're going to go over here, and then we're just going to put this in a poly bag because it's not an overly expensive hat. However, I do want to just respect the purchase a little bit by just putting a little bit of something over it so that the bill doesn't get injured. Thank you for the likes, you guys, too. I appreciate it. We're at almost 3K likes today. It's a little snoozy today. Everyone's like, it's Monday. It's Monday. Don't make me tap the button. It's Monday. It's been a long weekend. By the way, guys, how was your weekend? Did everyone have a good weekend this last weekend? What were we up to? Questions, comments, thoughts, ideas. What was it? Fun? Was it a good weekend? Was it did we do something at least minorly fun and or relaxing? I had a good weekend myself. I mean, Saturday was interesting. Made it home safe from garage sales, and wasn't part of Hills Have Eyes 7 movie, so that was exciting. Got some bangers at the garage sales for sure. Got that big comfy couch doll, which is going to be worth like $300, which was amazing. Picked that up for $4. And let's see, what else? Gosh, what else did I do this weekend? I'm trying to remember. It was only 2 days ago. You'd think I wouldn't forget. Let's see, Saturday night. What did I do Saturday night? Oh, I did a live with you guys, and then played a few games, and then actually went out into our hot tub. We're real fancy here, guys. We have a blow up hot tub from Costco. I know, don't be jelly. So I went out my little blow up thing, watched TV. I got a little iPad, so I put an iPad on the wall out there, and I got a little Bluetooth speaker I got on sale. And I tried to find one at a sale. I tried to find one at a garage sale for a long time. Couldn't find one. Finally broke and purchased one from my Amazon store. But yeah, I had a good time. I went out there, had a couple adult beverages, watched a little TV, and just kind of kicked it. I just needed to like unwind and unrest. And then yesterday was family day. So Sundays for me, we either go do something or, Justin generally is always working on Sundays. So we usually just like kick it at home and just kind of chill, relax. And that's kind of what it was. It was kind of a chill, relax Sunday. I got up in the morning, watched, who was it that I watched on Sunday morning? I was watching their live and now I can't remember who it was. My gosh, man. Oh, Arizona. Arizona was out at a flea market and I was watching Arizona do some comps and finding some good stuff. It's always great to watch other resellers because it's like you pick up things you wouldn't normally have looked for. So watched him find some stuff. He got a sick World Industries board, which I'm pretty sure looks like it's an old school World Industries with Flame Boy on it. So got that. And then, just really just chilled. I played a lot of video games yesterday. I'm not going to lie. Definitely did a couple little reselling things, but I was feeling it, guys. I was feeling the video games yesterday, pwned in the news, and it was fun. All right, so this is going to Ivan in Fresno. Thanks for the pumpkins, Alicia. Appreciate it. I almost called you Alicia. Alicia's busy mom flips is here. Inflatable hot tubs are the bomb. You know what? It was great. We got it at Costco this time last year. Got it on a great deal. And the top keeps coming unflated, not the hot tub itself, but the cover thing. So I got to figure out where that's gone wrong. But it was a really chill, nice little night. Sometimes you just need those. Sometimes you just need to like get quiet and just chill, baby. Chill, baby, chill, baby, wait. So you got 13 by 8. And you know what? I'm going to bring this down just a little bit because I think I'm going to get bombarded on the 13 of that for shipping. So we are just going to wrap that sucker around one more time here and make it so that does not happen. I do not want to get a naughty puppy on the shipping. That's better. 10 sounds like a less expensive price. I don't know how much it matters, but we're about to find out. So 10 by 8, and I think that was 4 ounces. Yeah, baby. Shauna, I am happy to see your smiling face. I always see your smiling face, your blonde hair, got a nice little shine on the bang area. All right, so $4.46 is what we are paying for this hat. And then we will take a look and see what Ivan paid for shipping. I got this little Made in the USA hat. I think I paid 25 cents for this. If it's at the sale, I think I paid 25 cents for it. I'm like 99.9% sure. So I saw it and I was like, I know exactly what that is. And I know exactly who will buy it. And I know exactly where it's going to sell for. I was like, this is going to go to some bro in California and this sucker's going to sell on Depop. And that's exactly what happened. So it's always funny when that happens because sometimes I am 100% wrong as far as where I think something's going to sell. So, all right, let's see what he paid. So he paid $10 for the hat. He paid $5.99 for the shipping. We got a little boosting fee, got a little payment fee. So after all is said and done, we made about $8 in profit on this one. So not bad at all. $8 to list a little hat. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You got it, dude. All right, mark as shipped, moving right along. Little Pickles, what is happening? And Lori is here. Thrifty Mama Beth came to visit us today, and that is exciting. All right, we're going to look over on the tubies and see if anybody said anything there. No, we're good. Okay. I just got to check, guys. By the way, I see you if you're over there on the tube that's you. I'm not ignoring you. I see you. Okay. Next thing we've got here is a super banger. You got another super banger. So I got this for $1 at a sale, and I saw the inside pattern and I knew exactly what it was. So if you take a look inside of there, does anybody know what brand that is? Any guesses? Any guesses? Any takers? Yeah, you guys all know. Come on. I know that you guys know what brand this is. You got it, Allison. Allison's on the money. So this is a vintage 80s Burberry jacket. I picked it up for $1. I saw it in a bin. Now, it's got a few things. The bottom zipper part of it needs a new plastic piece put on because it's pretty much blown out. And it's got a little bit of like tearing wear along the neck here, couple little spots. So it had a few things, but I'm like, for $1, I am 100% taking this home because every single vintage Burberry thing I have ever gotten, even if it is destroyed, I had a purse where the latch was torn off, like the whole thing was just, the inside was falling apart. Still sold that bag for like $80. So I'm like, I knew this was going to make money. So this is going to Colorado Springs. This is going to John. And I paid John or Dean, I can't tell here. I paid $1. It's going to Colorado, like I said, and he paid, or she paid, 91 plus 980 for shipping on this. So I am very excited about that one. This is one of the things that, oh, that's perfect for Colorado, huh? This is one of the things I woke up to on Saturday before garage sailing. I woke up to this. This is one of the 2 sales I woke up to that I was like, bam. So it was great. I spent, what did we spend at the garage sales this weekend, guys? I don't remember. I think it was like 120, 126 maybe, or something like that. 127, something in there. And just in this jacket alone, you know, I made $91. And it's great too, because on Depop, the payment fee is so low. So I didn't have it boosted. I didn't have anything else attached to it. So I got it. It was only a $4 payment fee on this. So after everything is said and done, we should make about $87 or $88 on this sucker right here. So can't go wrong. And I think what I'm going to do on this one, just because it does have buttons and stuff, I think I may wrap this in a little extra paper just because I don't want the buttons to get damaged. You know, you spend $100 with me on something, and I'm going to take the extra couple minutes. I'm going to make it nice. We're going to make it pretty. We're going to celebrate the fact that you just spent $100 on an item online. Why do we do that? Because we're good humans, guys. Because we're good humans. That is the reason why. So we're going to wrap this up. And then that way I just know it's not going to incur any damage or anything like that. Am I going to make it look like a present? Probably. Because that's just how I roll. Because you know what? It is a present. It's a clear and present, good value. And I have found a lot of times people will take stuff like this and they are not even going to keep it as what it is. They're going to actually use it because the whole inside of this jacket has that entire, what is that called? Nova, what is it called again? Nova check. It's got that entire Nova check pattern on the inside. So the chances are that someone is probably going to perhaps use this jacket to create something else. So I know, right? Such a great flip. Anyone want to buy some tires? Right? Are you got tires, Thrifty? Are you being serious or are you joking? Man, I need tires. I need tires for my car so bad, you guys. I need to like take the time. I am not great with wanting to do things that are not working. I am a worker for sure. And so trying to like make time to get tires and go in and sit there and wait for the tires and all of it is like torture for me. I know it needs to be done, but okay. So we are going to copy this address. We're going to go on over to Pirate Ship and get this shipped off And I don't mean for sure, hubby. I mean for show. Okay, so pasting that. So Dean in Colorado, and our length on this one is, we're gonna call this 10 by 10, 10 by 10 by, our weight is 1 tab 6. Spin around, make sure it stays at 1/6. We are good. All right. I was just grabbing my lunch and had to go find air as my tire. Oh no, I need tires, trying to get them before winter's here. I know. Oh my gosh, in Detroit. See, and I think that's why I'm procrastinating a little bit. Did I miss it? It was shipping. Yeah, vintage Burberry, nurse. I picked it up for $1 at a garage sale, and it sold for 90 something over on Depop, which is not where I expected it to sell. I'm glad it did though, because I didn't have a boosting fee or anything on it. So I'm glad it didn't sell over on Posh, or I would have had to pay 18 in fees. So I'm always excited when that stuff sells. That's why I love Depop, guys. You know, I talk about it all the time. I love Depop. It is just my favorite. Hopefully they will love me forever as well. Okay, and we're gonna pop this on here, and GTG, good to go. So this is going UPS sure post. Okay, what else do we got here? Yeah, the tires thing. Like, I think that's why I've been procrastinating a little bit, is because here in Texas, it's like I'm not gonna really get inclement weather. So that being said, I'm going down some sketchy hills have eyed roads while I'm garage sailing, and I really need to get some tires. So Charity, make the time. Stop letting the procrastination monkey run your situation. Get the tires. Just do it. All right, so we're doing UPS, copy, paste, and mark item as shipped. Your Burberry jacket is on its way. All right, next thing we've got is some Star Wars watches. I am so happy to be selling these. I picked the double-sided, and they need batteries, but I picked them up at back where I used to live. We had this little auction site, this little FB auction site, and I got a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff for like $5. So I definitely made my money back on these. That being said, I have had them in my inventory for way longer than I expected them to be in my inventory. I've gotten tons of messages about them, but I think most people just don't want to have to like take the time or spend the money on new batteries. And for the price of what these were worth, it was not worth it for me to put new batteries in them. They're just not expensive enough of items. There was quite a few of them. What I didn't realize when I first went to list them is they're like a Burger King or a McDonald's release. So it's not like they were even like, you know, Disney or Mattel or something like that. So we're going to treat them nicely. Why? Because we're good people. Because we're good humans, and that's what good humans do. Whether the sale's small or the sale is big, we are going to treat each and every item with love and kindness, because that's who we are. We buy American car parts for the American working man, because that's what I am and that's what I do. That's from Tommy Boy, in case anyone's wondering. And yes, movie quotes just constantly come out of my mouth all the time. I wake up thinking about them, and I go to bed thinking about them. It is a neurospicy thing, and it's how they live in my brain. So we're just going to put these back in here. We're going to pop these in here. And then we are going to put these in a little thing here. Sticker, cool surfboard, super cute, super great. Anybody else constantly do movie quotes in their house? I can't be the only one, right? I can't be the only one. And then a lot of times with this kind of stuff too, if I've got old bags, I'm putting this in there. I want to save money when and wherever possible. You give me a way to cut down on my shipping supplies or save me money, I am going to do it every single time without question. Our only rear tires, though, my front tires are new. Oh, that's good. Oh, I knew that reference. My vehicle needs struts and tires. Ugh. So it's expensive too. It is expensive. I quote Dumb and Dumber Moser Coley. You and me, pretty bird, man. We do that. Dumb and Dumber is like a staple in our house. Like, and then my husband is Ace Ventura Pet Detective, knows every line to that one. So that one we say a lot. He also does Robin Hood Men in Tights a ton, which is not one I was familiar with. So I think we were together like 4 years before I realized that, oh, These are quotes from a movie. These are not just things you came up with. He's like, no, they're movie quotes. He's like, you've never seen it? I'm like, oh, maybe when I was younger. He's like, sit down. We're watching it immediately. I was like, whoa, I'm cooked. This is serious business. I was like, oh, we got to watch this. Yeah, we're definitely, I will say this though. I like movies that are older, like 90s and older more. So we just tend to watch the same things over and over again. Man, guys, I am just vintage. I like the nostalgia. All right, these are going to Lulu, Utah, another Utah one. Wow. Licious, can you believe it? We are sending stuff off to Utah left and right, which is wild because we were talking about on that one live how I'd never sent anything to Utah. All right, so we've got, it's probably 7, 8. So 8 by 3 by, what is the weight on this? We are at 3 ounces. And let's get this in. I'm unpacking clothes to list as I watch. Love it. Denise, we do it. I love it. I love that you guys do that too. Oh man, tell them I quote Mel Brooks movies all the time. Okay, I will, Tenacious. Have you touched your inventory today? Yes. So I did list, let's see, what did we list today? We've got, pictures. I've done pictures today. So today we've already done an area jacket, Nike, Brooks Brothers, a vintage Mickey Mouse, a vintage track jacket, some Columbia stuff, a vintage 70s jacket by a brand called Great Lakes Jacket, which I've never heard of, a hoodie by a company called Concrete, and a moonshine pearl snap button up is what we have done so far. But it'll be a busy afternoon. I actually had an online appointment today that took up like an hour and a half of my day. So I didn't get started exactly when I wanted to, but that's okay. All right. So $4.37 is what we are paying for shipping, for a total profit of about $12. So, I mean, that's not bad, right? $12 is $12. $12 is $12. All right. So this is going ground advantage as usual, and put it in in that bag. All right. You touched all yours this morning. Nice, delicious. Get it. I love those days when I get so much done earlier in the day where it's like, you get to like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. You're like, whoa, I've done like the majority of my stuff today. So like I said, I did get quite a bit done earlier. Well, not quite a bit. And then I did have that appointment. Okay. Let's see. Copy to clipboard. And let's put in mark as shipped. Shipping provider was USPS on that. And I watched surfs this morning too while I was getting ready and taking a shower, washing my hair, doing all that stuff, all that good human stuff. So watched him do some shipping earlier today, which was always good. I love watching his shipping stuff. If you guys don't watch Surf's Finds, everyone watches Surf's Finds, right? I'm assuming. Okay. Next thing we've got here is that everything on the pop? Is that everything on the pop? We're about to find out. Shipped. Perfect. All right. Let's move over to Posh. Oh my God, we still have so many things. How do we sell this much stuff? I'm not complaining. It's amazing, but holy cow. All right. First thing we've got over is a Nautica jacket. This is a really basic dude's tan full zip up. It's got the hideaway hood, waterproof windbreaker coat. Nothing fancy, just a real bread and butter, what I would consider classic core, norm core, dad core, grandpa core. It is just one of those really basic jackets. And we're going to put this in a Tyvek because we are over on the old Poshy here. And then I'm going to show you guys my new trick. Anybody want to see a new trick? All right. So this says, save the Arctic. We are going to put that sticker in there and perfect. Wonderful. Put this in here. Hey, Shiloh, what is good? Okay. So this is going in here. Now I'm going to show you guys my new trick. Ready? So, I usually use, I'm going to show you a trick live and we're going to see if this is going to work because I haven't tried this yet. So you guys know how I usually tape down the sides of my Tyvexes, or if you don't know, I usually tape this side and then I tape this side and then I put the label in the center. But I noticed on USPS website, they had these free priority mail stickers. And I thought to myself, well, shoot, if I can save myself a little bit of money on doing tape and can just tape down the corners with these labels that they'll literally send me for free, why would I not do that? So that worked great. Look at that. Boom. Done. Tape down. Don't have to use my own tape. And I get it's probably only like a couple cents for the tape, but a couple cents times 1,000 packages. I mean, can't snooze on that money, guys. I like to save money. Okay, so I got this jacket for $1 at a garage sale, sold for $26. Our net earnings after everything on Posh is going to be $20.80 for a total profit of $19.80. We're going to download that label. And if you're looking, you can get that just USPS.com. Grab it for free. Shiloh, thank you for the heart. Hello as well. Creekside does it. You do that too? That's what I'm talking about. Creekside, we got it. We know what's going on. All right, let's get this label printed off here, and we will move on to the next item. Come on, print it. I said print it. This is going to Cedric in Tennessee. Cedric in Tennessee is getting himself a very nice, very well-kept Nautica jacket via the old Poshmark. All right. Yeah, that worked good. It looks like that tape's going to stay on there. I don't think that's going to come up. Yeah, so I just took and did the, did the tape, and then the thing in the center. All right. Let's get that on there, and then we got to move on to a new bag. Woo! Post office going to be seeing me coming today. Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole. Ooh, guacamole. That sounds good. That sounds nice. All right, what's our next thing? Next up, we've got a pair of 2019 Levi 505s, and that is SKU number, drum roll please, SKU number 807. All right, so basic, bottom basic 505s. This is just a bread and butter, nothing fancy to him. This is a pair of 2019s. 33 waist. These are, again, these kind of things are great to pick up as long as you're getting them for like $1 at a garage sale. If you are paying $4 or $5 or $6 or $7 at, I know a lot of the thrift stores charge that for Levi's, it is not going to be worth it. So make sure that when you're looking up Levi's and you're looking up jeans, that you're looking up that specific model to see what the comps are like on them. So these sold for $13 on Posh for a total profit after our dollar investment of $9. And let's download the label and let's get it printed out. So like I said, very important that you're looking up the actual model number for clothing. Okay, so these are going to Kimberly in South Dakota. Kimberly is getting herself some pants, and we are making $9. Making $9. Going in here, and then we got to get a sticker for her. And do you have to do stickers? Absolutely not. I just do it because it's my thing. I don't know. I've always liked doing it. Cute little Jeep sticker. Whoop. Well, those are big thank you cards. Those are my old ones. This is the size I used to use, and then I found out that these ones were way less expensive. So guess which ones I got? I got the least expensive ones when I ordered again. All right. I'm always trying to save money, right? It all stacks up. All right, and then we're going to take and put our stickers here on the corners. And then I got a couple different kinds of stickers. I also got these that were like in a row. Oh, is this just one big long sticker? Oh, that might even be better. Whoa, that's really cool. Look at those ones. That's a full sticker. Wow, that's cool. Look at that. That one does like the whole thing, basically. That's great. Well, well, well. Nice to meet you, new stickers. I am Charity. I will be ordering you for free at USPS.com. Okay, going in here. And then what is our next item, please? Let's see. I always feel like Price is Right when I say that. And what's the next item we got up? Well, today, Bob, we've got, or Bob obviously doesn't do it anymore. Who does it now? Drew Carey? Drew Carey? Is he still doing that? Is that still happening? I don't even know if that's still happening. Man, nothing's better than staying home sick when you got like a 7-Up, your mom's giving you some crackers, you got like Mrs. Grass's magic egg soup with the little thing you could drop in You got some Bob Barker on the TV. Mom brought out the TV tray. You're on the old brown couch with the old, crochet little blanket. Just living your best life. Okay, next thing we've got are some statues. Another one of my mom's item. I don't have much of her stuff left for sale, but it's kind of interesting. We sold 2 of them today. Mom, I must have been on your mind and you're on mine. So these are 2 African women statues, 6.5 inch from the SAP Trading Company. What's really funny about these is when I flipped them over, there was Goodwill stickers on the bottom. So it's something my mom got to probably put up in her house from Goodwill, I'm assuming, or I don't know if she's going to do a project. I have no idea. I don't know. My mom just bought little things all the time. So we are going to ship those, and I'm actually going to put those in. Let's see, what should we put those in? I think that this would be a good one. I mean, that's like gratuitously large. Maybe the smaller ones. We'll find out here. What are you dropping in your soup? Oh, so Mrs. Grass Magic Egg Soup used to have, and they still make Mrs. Grass, but they don't do it this way anymore. So back in the day, it was like the soup was like in a little, tear packet, but then there was this little golden magic egg. And basically all it was probably like seasoning and oil. But you would get the soup, Mom would bring the soup out, and then she'd bring a little egg, and you could bop the egg in, and then you could watch the egg like disintegrate in the soup. It was super cool. And I loved that she did that. And they stopped doing it. So, because when I had gotten sick a few years ago, I told Justin, I was like, I need my staples. I need applesauce, chicken and a biscuit crackers. I need 7-Up, a little bit of popsicles. Oh, howdy, partner. Nice to see you, Arizona. We were just chatting about you. And then she'd get me my Mrs. Grass Magic Egg Soup. So when I was sick a few years ago, Justin was like, do you want me to get you anything from the store? Because I hadn't eaten anything. It might even have been when I had the COV vids. And I was like, you know what I really want? I was like, I really just want like some Mrs. Grass's Magic Egg Soup. And he was like, you want, excuse me, what? So he found it. But unfortunately, they just don't have the egg anymore. And I'm like, well, that's no fun. And it was way saltier than I had remembered. I mean, when you're a kid, you don't notice those kind of things. But it was like so salty. I was like, whoa. I was like, my kidneys are going to be like, what is happening here? This stuff is wild. Okay, we're going to go ahead and wrap these guys up individually and then do a little packing paper, and we'll be good to go on that. So, yeah, they were so cute. Bob's chicken noodle soup is just good. I don't know why it's so good, but it is just so good. Like, what is it about it? Is it this nostalgia? Like, I don't know. There's just something about it that you can't go wrong, man. All right, let's this up. And it's funny too, because like if I'm not feeling bad, that kind of stuff doesn't sound good to me at all. Like right now, I'm like, that does not sound delicious. But when you're sick, there's just something about it. It's like the perfect like time for that stuff. It's all good and like, I mean, we are moving into fall. We're gonna have to do some crock pot chicken soups, chicken dumpling. Chicken dumpling is so good. Like it's interesting. It's like this time of year happens. Even though it's not that cold here, I still feel like having some of those cozy yum yum meals that we eat. What is your guys's? What's your favorite like fall time stuff? Crock pot stuff, or like do you guys have like a favorite thing you like to make? We are definitely crock pot, or I mean more and more nowadays it's more like the Instapot. So now, like I said, anytime I've got something where I'm shipping out 2 items, I take a picture of them in the box. Will it save me should anything happen? Probably not. But if the person tries to say that I only shipped one of them, I can be like, oh, I've got a picture of both of them. So just saying. Oh, how cute is that? Little turtle guy going in with a thank you card. And we're going to bundle him up real. We're going to snug him on in there. Snug a dug. 2 bucks in a tub. Boom, boom. And let's get that printed off. So these cost me exactly $0. I had them listed for like 20, and then 18, and then 17, and then 15. They finally sold at $13. You know how long ago my mom got these at Goodwill too? The sticker on the bottom of them said 99 cents. When you ain't seeing nothing like that at Goodwill for 99 cents nowadays. So my mom paid $2 for these. So I made 10 for a total profit after mom's investment for $8, but really I made $10. So not bad for something that didn't cost me anything. But man, I didn't know what to list these for. There wasn't anything like them online, so it was just really like guessing. So these are going to Marie in New York. They're really beautiful statues. They just aren't like a well-known company or anything, and definitely vintage. Okay, gonna put that on there, and we'll get that. That sticker went on weird, and done. Go it in the box. All right, we're gonna run out of room in our box. Okay, what do we got next? We're gonna mark that as shipped. Oh my gosh, guys, so many things today. So many orders. Okay. Next up, we've got a bundle. We got, looks like a couple pairs of Levi's. So we got SKU 636 and 635. All right, what do we got here? So 636 is a pair of 2018 550 relaxed jeans. Again, bread and butter. These were in really good condition, so I was able to get a few dollars more on these. They're also a size 36 waist, which is like, I really like finding 36s. If I can find like 36 or 36 38s, I am like, woohoo, because I just know I'm going to be able to get a few more dollars for them. And then these were a pair of 2019s. So these are going to the same person, and these are going to go via Posh. So we'll probably just stick, where's that box I just had? I think we can fit both these in here, and we will send them off. One thing I love, I mean, I hate the Posh prices, like when I have to pay for stuff, you know, for the fees, but I do love how easy it is to ship. Okay, so this person's getting a cute little compass. Let it guide your way with a thank you card. Popping them in here, and we are going to get these all snug and dug 2 jeans in a tub right here on the old Poshy, ye old Poshmark. And I got to change out my tape here. Boom. Done. Next. Hey, Vicky, happy to see you. Thanks for the gift to Arizona, by the way. Auntie is a crock pot person. Auntie, what do you like to make in crock pots? What's your favorite thing to make? Do you guys have like a certain thing? I used to bake before, when I was first starting out doing sourdough bread, before I spent money on getting like a nice Dutch oven. I did my bread. I made my sourdough bread in crock pots. Unfortunately, it broke the bottom of one of them. So I stopped doing that, grew up, got myself a Dutch oven. However, we're kind of like chicken soup people. What else do we make in there? Oh, sometimes we'll do like Trader Joe's has a really good green salsa verde. We'll do that with some chicken and like cook it up, and then we just do like burritos for a couple days. Ooh, cheesy chicken. That sounds good. All right, Auntie, ship me out some. I'm hungry. Let's do it. I want some. I need some cheesy chicken. Okay, so these where are these gonna go to? So $2 investment. We made $22.32 on both of them. For a profit of $20. Not bad. All right, these are going to Sherry. Oh, and Texas. Man, if these had sold elsewhere, I could have made $2 extra on shipping, but that's okay. We'll be grateful. Thank you very much, Posh. And print that out. All right, Sherry, here's your pants. And on to our next item. Holy moly. Okay, man, we're just tearing these things off left and right today. Holy cow. If you guys could see this room right now, I have literally destroyed it. It looks like a tornado went through here. Thrifty Mama Beth, what is good? We are marking as shipped. And then next item. All right, next thing is a pair of Mark Echo boot cuts. Now, this is a pickup I had never done before, so I had no idea they were $1 at a garage sale. I knew they were Y2K because they were, you know, a Mark Echo, and it was a boot cut embroidered pant. I'm like, that is definitely older. So these are, what size are these? They say 36. Did they stay 36 though? Why do I feel like these ones shrunk up a little bit, or is that? No, it's not going to tell me. Well, we're not going to worry about it then. So picked them up for $1. They sold for $17 for a total profit of $13.60. Mark Echo stuff is interesting to me. It's one of those brands where I feel like it should be worth more than it is. He always has the most intricate and cool cut and sew shirts and polos, and they always have that kind of like affliction in a preppy Ed Hardy frat jersey short look to them, or they'll have kind of like a skate look or an indie look to them. And I just always think in my head, for some reason, that they should be, oh, this is cool, nice little books. I always think that they should be worth more, and they never wind up being what I think they're going to be worth, which is just weird and interesting. But I always pick them up because I usually am paying $1 for them or 50 cents. So I wouldn't probably pay any more than that because it's going to be something that may or may not sit in my store for who knows how long. So for me, it's like, whatever, you know, I don't know. I don't not want to pick them up, but I'm also not looking for that. If I just happen to see it, I'll pick it up, but it's not going to be like a brand that I'm going to like really look for. That's the Mark Echo line. Now, if you can find some of the older Echo brand skate stuff, it's a little bit better, but it's kind of up there with South Pole where it's like really kind of a hit or miss, which is interesting. Like it kind of is in the same era as like Junko or something, so you think it would be worth more, but that's just how things go. All right, so these are going to Sandra in Tennessee. Tennessee in the house, yo. Vintage, what is happening? And Mariah's here. Mariah, I'm happy to see you. How's Mariah today? Okay, we're putting this on here, and let's get this in our bag. Sandra, there you go. Looking good. Staying on there. Sticker, you better stay. Okay, moving right along. Next up, we've got, I got to mark that as shipped. Next up, we've got something we're about to find out. Yay. Oh, and then did that order, did they wind up getting that on? No message back. Okay. Perfect. Always got to check. Always checking the orders, guys, because you never know when something's going to sell or someone's going to send me out an offer. Next up, we got a banger, guys. So this is the other thing that I woke up to for sale or that sold on Saturday. So before garage sailing, we sold that Burberry jacket. And then this, which was not something I was expecting to be worth a ton. And actually, when we were on a live together, we all realized this was worth a ton. Hey, Rebecca. So this is a Ralph Lauren denim supply tuxedo jacket. Total camo. It's got like the nice silky insides. Did not expect this to be worth really anything. So it wound up being a total banger and worth way more than I thought it was going to be. So I picked it up for $1 at a sale, and it wound up selling over on Poshmark for $104. I think I originally had it listed at like $127 or $130. And then it just kind of kept going, down. I think it's been listed now for must be 2 months because it had it's been delisted and relisted. So yeah, so $104 on $1. I'll take it, baby. I'll take that every day. Now, because it's sold on Posh, of course, I'm going to pay a little bit in the fees and stuff, but I still wound up getting $83.20 for it. And with our $1 investment, that is a total profit of $82.20. Do I think I can fit it in this? We're about to find out. So not bad. Letty, how's it going? I mean, would you guys snooze on spending $1 if you knew you were going to make $82 in profit? Heck no. Heck no, yo. So this is going in here, and it feels like it is good. We're going to get a little sticker here that says, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine." We're going to put that in there with that. We're going to seal this up and get it on its way, yo. All right, get some more of these stickers out here. Yeah, these are pretty nice. I kind of like these longer ones are pretty cool. Like, that is definitely really handy to be able to just go like that and then wrap it around. I wish it was long enough. God, it's almost long enough where I could just do that and then not have to put that there. I'm just talking to myself out loud, guys. Don't mind me. Goodness, I have destroyed this area so much. Can't even find anything anymore. All right, so this is going there. That's going there. And then let's print this out. Print it out. Print it out. Whoa, it just got like super dark outside. Woo! Fall's here, folks. Is anybody dressing up for Halloween? Anybody doing anything for Halloween? This is going to Robert in Colorado. So I really wanted to do something super fun this year. Like for Halloween, I wanted to like come up with an outfit or something cool. And I just didn't do it. I mean, I get so like wrapped up in working and stuff that I don't always, I just printed that twice. I get so wrapped up in working and stuff. It's like, I just forget to like, you know, do things like that I have all intentions of doing, but that's okay. So I think, Justin, it's his birthday. Wait, wrong back. It's his birthday. So he wants to like go have a, Mexican spaghetti. I think he said Mexican green spaghetti. It's like a restaurant that does like a green spaghetti and then a bunch of barbecue-y stuff. So he's a boss. It's his birthday. So I think that's what we're going to do. Maybe hand out some candy. I might have to wear my, oh, wait. Is it time, Coley? We may have to wear our little mask here. We may have to put on our thing here. I don't know if I can do it. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. I don't know why it makes me laugh so hard. Why does it make me laugh so hard? Ooh, ooh, my eyes are crying. I don't know why I think it's so funny, but I think it's so funny. Oh, goodness. All right. Okay, one more thing here. We got a hat. Where is that? Oh my gosh, you guys literally destroyed. I have destroyed my house. Okay, we're gonna pop this in a box here. What size was that mailer? Is that one considered a large in Depop or an XL? You know what? I'm not sure, Letty, because I do all of my Depop shipping outside of Depop. So I put in how much my shipping is going to be. I know, I'm still laughing. I put in how much my shipping is going to be when I list. So how I work it is I list everything onto eBay first. Then I import it into a cross-listing software called Vendu. And then from Vendu, I list it all the places. And I can put how much I want to charge for shipping, or if I want to do different things on different sites, I can put all my keywords and my hashtags and all that stuff in there. So I do that all then. So if you're wondering because you ship and use Depop's shipping, then I am definitely not the girl to help you out on that one, because I have never used Depop shipping. Maybe like my first order or something, but it's been, you know, a long time. So I have a hat. I have a hot dog costume and a Michael Myers mask. So I'm going to be Oscar Myers. Ah, that's so good. Round of applause for Tenacious. Round of applause. I know, Coley. I don't know why it's so funny, but it's so funny. Oh, Plebano green chili with chicken pasta is so good. So it's got to be something like that. Poblano's are so good. I make stuff ones. Is it time? This girl over here wants to know, is it time for me to go get some food? I'm getting hungry. I may or may not have had a chicken sandwich yesterday. Yeah, no, your girl likes them. When you find something you like, you just stick with it. My waist says have a light smoothie. My heart and soul says get a chicken sandwich. All right, putting this in here. So this is a little LA Dodgers hat. Snapback, nothing too fancy, but I mean, I expected it to sell right now. Why? Well, for obvious reasons. If you follow baseball even remotely or even kind of, then you'll know why. Okay, so we're going to put a little sticker in with this. They are getting a cute little sailboat and putting that in there. Well, thank you. And a little paper here. You need merch that says I could go for a chicken sandwich, dude. No, because I'm going to wear it, and then I'm just going to be like, every day I'm going to be like, oh man, look at my shirt. I could really go for a chicken sandwich. I think I like chicken sandwiches as much as Hustle like sitting down for Southern breakfast. Like, it's a situation. Like, I can't stop myself. It's a problem. All right, there's that. And it's really bad too because Justin's learned how to make some really good ones now too, which has been, you know, makes it even harder. So, all right, let's get all of this stuff printed out. Done, 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 and done. Yeah, so anybody else dressing up on anything? I am still here, Marie. We're just getting ready to get out of here. But does anybody else have anybody else dressing up? Oscar Mayer, tenacious. That's really, really funny. I know I wanted to do something really cool this year. Like I wanted to do like because I used to do like makeup, like actual like nice makeup, but then I also was trained in how to do like some Hollywood makeup stuff. And so I got to train. It was really a cool, interesting situation, but I got to train with Claudia Schiffer's makeup artist way back in the day. I don't know if you guys even know who that is, but anyways, he taught me, excuse me, his name was Anthony, and he taught me all these really amazing tricks and stuff. And so for all the years growing up when Isaiah was little, we always did like these really intricate costumes and stuff. And I used to do a lot more of it, but I feel like I just don't do it as much anymore. Just probably, you know, over time. So I forgot to input information in here. Okay. Copy, paste, set. Oh, we forgot to mark as shipped. I get talking and then I like forget to do like 3 things. I forgot to put the tracking number on that depop item. I forgot to do that. Yeah. Oh, I still haven't even printed out this one yet. We didn't even finish. We didn't even finish, guys. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go check everything here one more time. I just went through them all, but let me check one more time here because I don't want to mess up something. So good. Posh. You got the hat, got the thing, got that. Got that. Any other offers? Anything else? I forgot to look for offers on that one. Oh, we got a bundle. They want to buy one of the Fortnite masks and that price the bundle at $31. They offer $20. That's like $11 off. I am going to counter that. That's a little steep there for that. That's like basically giving that away for free. So I'm going to counter that at $25 and that will cover. Otherwise, that's just silly. Okay. And any other? Okay, that's it. All right, guys. I got to finish this incredible hot mess I did here. Hustle, what is good? Hustle, we were just talking about you. Your ears must have been burning. I said, I think I love chicken sandwiches as much as you love sitting down for a good Southern breakfast. Look out, here comes a shoe. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, yep. Destroyed my room. Got to fix this up. Got a lot to do today. So I'll be back on here tomorrow. I got to get more photos and stuff. So I will be on here. What is tomorrow? What is the day of the week? Tomorrow's Tuesday, yeah. So I'll be on tomorrow. At some point, just look for the little video thing and we will hang out. Oh my Lord, you late. You're at the end. You missed out. The room's a mess. You're cooked. All right. Take care, you guys. See you soon. Peace. And thanks again, too, if you joined us on the Tubies of Tubies, whether you're here live or watching on the replay. I appreciate it. Thank you for the subscribes and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.